Hello, and welcome to the Brown Breaks. So just at the marina. Yes, very nice. Just kind of chilling out here, actually. And if you don't believe me, I'll do a RIA. There we go. This is the view that Barron gets. Bird's eye view of the marina. You can see there. Now there's Adventure Tours. Yeah, they've actually they're actually stopped running. Actually, they're kind of out of business. I'll tell you why in a minute. But you can see behind here is Calypso. So there's Calypso. In fact, you can see the shark cage. Yeah, that's the shark cage there. You can see the shark cage. And you can see that's, yep. So you can see that's sort of Calypso there, and in front of that is Adventure Tours. Now, yeah. Now what's going on here? Yeah, apparently, well, you need bait or burley, I think it's called, to lure the sharks. And without bait, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging, and your success rate is just not going to be as good. And I think there's only, is it 2 licenses? Something like that. 2 licenses. Is that in the state? It's probably state-based. There must be 2 licenses in South Australia that allow burley, and Calypso obviously has one of them. I think the other one. Well, there is Rodney Fox. I don't know whether Rodney Fox has this license, but Rodney Fox, well, they don't do day trips. They do like full-on 10 days. They put a drop cage that goes like 25 meters. So it's pretty full-on diving, and they don't just run. So you could be looking at, I don't know, $3,000-4,000 whether you go for 4 days, a week, or 10 days. And you'll be pretty much guaranteed sharks because you're going for such a long period of time. You're also going much deeper as well. So, but that's for the full-on. I don't know. And maybe you climb Mount Everest or something after that. So, but yes, Adventure Tours. Well, Adventure Tours. Yeah, they don't have a license now. When Barron went with did the Sea Lions and was investigating about this a while ago. When Barron went with, well, what was that? Maybe 10 years ago or something. And went swim with the Sea Lions. Very good, mind you, very good. And they're guaranteed. In fact, they'll just swim around you. They're playful creatures. They weren't happy. In fact, they came a little bit aggressive at Barron, like when I was talking about this, because they were losing business. Everyone goes with Calypso because the success rate is higher because they have the license to have this burley or bait. And you could argue, well, is that kind of artificial? I don't know. Maybe it is, but it's difficult because even if you did see sharks, so yes, we probably would have seen the sharks, maybe, but then they're not going to hang around. They're not going to hang around unless there's kind of bait. So I don't know. Maybe you do that and not worry about the cage. I mean, at the end of the day, Barron didn't even do the cage anyway. It's just as good from the surface. I think the thing about being underwater is, well, you're not going to be relaxed. So the water's really cold. As soon as you hit the water, you're going to lose your breath. So you're going to have to spend, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or something, just getting your breath. Underwater is going to be very cold, even with a wetsuit. So yeah, it's sort of going to be hard to relax. But you're guaranteed to see sharks? Well, maybe not. But yes, we would have obviously yesterday. But the point is, how long do you stay in the water? And how long do you sort of stay on land so you can actually visualize? So I don't know. I just think it's better. I don't know, but it's better, but it's just as good as an experience from the boat on the top deck. And you could be filming at the end of the day. But yes, it could be quite a good experience. Of course, being underwater, you got that experience, and there are fish around. So I don't know. It just depends. But if you were to prioritise, then go whale sharks. Go Exmouth. You're not in a cage, biggest fish in the sea, and you're actually swimming alongside the sharks. Pretty much guaranteed, and well, Barron saw 8 sharks, so maybe that's the best experience. And then maybe, I don't know, if you come to Port Lincoln, I would probably prioritise the Sea Lions. The combo I probably wouldn't recommend because you're not going to get much time in either. I'd probably just do one, and I'd probably say Sea Lions And then if you've done that, and then maybe the sharks, and then you decide whether you go, I don't know, cage diving or not. People say, well, yes, you've paid all this money, it's kind of the feature, so you might as well go cage diving. Well, yeah, it's in fact, Baron could be the only one who's actually gone out and not done the cage diving, which is kind of interesting. But then again, Baron does do obscure things these days. So yes. So okay, so got this. Yes, this fantastic. There was this shop. There's this shop in Port Lincoln, and you can just take any print and you can use, I don't know, well you can take your print from Canva or whatever, and you can put it on some sort of appliance, whether it's some sort of, I don't know, kitchen coasters or I don't know. I got a shot glass or a shooter glass. It was actually a gift for someone. But this here, now I took this in, these are actually green ants. It's a bit hard to see, but there are actual green ants. You can see there, it's green ants. So it was in Catherine Gorge, and in Catherine Gorge, and as we were walking, yes, there was this tree, and they had green ants in the tree. In fact, people actually taking them and eat. I guess they are somewhat edible. And so Baron took a couple of photos and dug up this photo and put it on of the green ants, which are quite rare. It'd be very difficult to actually see green ants. And of course, put it on this, whatever it is, flask or whatever. I think it's just a cup of some sorts. I think it's a coffee mug, isn't it? You put a straw in there. Yeah, I've got a straw actually. So I thought that was pretty good. And so the aim is to actually, I've got all these kind of ant artifacts, and of course going to build an ant gallery and probably put it in the kitchen. Going to build this gallery. So I'm going to have a custom-made kitchen and build this kind of gallery. And I'm going to put some, now the movie, of course, Ants, that's interesting. So on, say, coasters, you could just put a different ant of, whatever. I think was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know. I can't remember the personalities, but you can just put a different ant, couldn't you, on each sort of coaster? And of course, there was a chopping board and various other sort of items used in the kitchen. And of course, got all these sculptures of ants. I got a couple of books on ants. I got some paintings or an Aboriginal painting. Could we do something of, I don't know, Ant Albo potentially? So yes, I think it's going to be very interesting how this could have, somewhat develop. And once that's developed, then maybe take that to market. Then say, well, bring people in, have an open inspection. This is the gallery. This could be presented to a general market, and they simply just build a kitchen in the art gallery, and that'll be sort of somewhat custom made to put these art exhibits, and I can just take all the art exhibits and put it in, and then and then you got some sort of commercial product. But yes, that we're talking somewhat, I don't know, years down the track, but that would kind of be the aim. I think it'd be very interesting. And then maybe perform, or maybe have a banner of the Minuscule Ant flyer, and possibly perform the Minuscule Ant. You could also use AI as well if you wanted to generate some other pieces of ants. So, but obviously it started through the Minuscule Ant poem. So, all very nice. Okay, so we'll just take one more look. Oh, I was going to say, yes, before... Yeah, might actually go to the YMCA Leisure Centre tomorrow. Changing topic, Darren. Well, I don't know. It's got like a pool, it's got a spa, it's got a sauna. There is a slide, a water slide, but I think it's closed. So yeah, I think it could be quite good for tomorrow. Got a couple of days now. Oh, I could do the seal swim. I can get a $50 discount on the Sea Lions tour, which does run tomorrow, but I don't know. It's still going to cost a bit. Done the sharks anyway, so may not worry about that. It could potentially be a little bit of rain around tomorrow. Yes. So we'll just take a rear. I'll just go out on the balcony and you can see the. In fact, I'll probably come back here tomorrow. I think it's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good setup here. No food is allowed in an outdoor smoking area. Penalties apply. I mean, that's just crazy to say that I can't eat food when I drink no alcohol, don't smoke, vegetarian, and I'm not allowed to eat food in the outdoor area. But anyway, them's the rules, Baron. So here's yeah, so you can see Adventure Tours. There's Calypso. And you can see that's the cage there. Now, and you can see how it goes out into the bay, into the wild, wild west of unknown. You can see how calm it is, and when you get out, obviously it can get quite rough. Of course, you're right in the ocean to get the great white sharks. It's a fascinating spot, isn't it? Along this marina. Yes. And there you can see there's a plant. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice marina. But this is pretty much it. Oh, there is a cafe. So Baron may head to the cafe now and then maybe go to this. Yeah, there's a cafe I may go to now and then maybe this tomorrow. Go for a swim. Swim, sauna, spa in the leisure centre, and then maybe this tomorrow. So, okay. So I think we'll leave it there. And that was the Baron Breaks.